Welcome! It's Facts You Don't Know. If it's your first time here and you want to find out new facts that will definitely make you smarter and more, and first make sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything.
Many of us enjoying spending moments of disconnection, meeting nature and appreciating its unique beauty. This perfectly understood by Richard Aiken, the protagonist of this incredible story. Find out what it's about. It is said that what is a trash for one man is a treasure for another, and Richard Aiken is definitely that type of person who understands what is this perfectly. Richard Aiken is an unknown name for the vast majority, but after learning how he transformed his house, he will be the guide for many of us. At 65 years old, this father of a family, husband, holder of 2 doctorates, opera singer, and author of the new ancestral diet is a fantastic builder. Until the owner of an old abandoned log house in Missouri offered it to him for free, but Richard insisted on paying him something, finishing closing the deal at $100 for the property. Immediately he went to work. Richard's future home was littered with debris, and its roof had completely collapsed. It seems very dangerous, and just by taking a look through the slit of the handle, you convinced yourself that outside of it you were safer. Still, Richard decided to divide his time and remodel his house. Richard had been looking for a house in the woods for a while to buy it. But when he managed to get some property, it exceeds his budget. He dreamed of escaping into nature, getting up, walking to the front door, and being in the middle of nowhere surrounded by trees. Honestly, your idea is the perfect dream for us. After a few years of searching, Richard finally found something. But it wasn't what anyone would expect. A popular saying goes that some people's trash is a treasure to others, and Richard fully understands what this means. With the abandoned houseboat, this man wasted no time and immediately went to work. Together with his family, they began the construction work, enjoying the place and the time they would share. To build the cabin again, Richard improved the foundation, and piece by piece, they brought the structure to life. Richard took his time to evaluate the structure and consider what element of it could be saved. When he inspected the structure, he realized that most of the wood was rotten. He knew he had to scrap much of the house and rebuild it from the ground up. Still, he wanted to save as much wood as he could, so that some of the old materials would remain in the new construction. Richard called his family to help him with the renovation of this new house. Within hours, when his family arrived, they discovered a nearby natural spring. This meant that they could create their own water source. Their discovery also meant that they would spend much of their time digging to drive the spring to the house, to provide it with a different setting from the view of others. With the house completely dismantled, you could move it wherever you want. Similarly, Richard built a basement to store food and added a beautiful covered terrace. As a good lover of nature, he made the most of each material. Another of the extra works, they carried out the construction of an artificial lake in the natural spring they found, and a dock on its shore. When the exterior of the cabin finished, the interior of the cabin was the focus of the family's attention. They brought in some rustic chairs, tables, and other pieces of food they had stored in their old home. The place was beginning to feel like a home to them. The family's decision to depart from a modern look led them to strive. What seemed like a new house to them clearly had an old touch. Another aspect that made this place more interesting was that there were Amish neighbors. They used the wood of the fallen walnut and native white oak to build an harvest table for the Aiken. This new table was designed to be lightweight and easy to maneuver, so it could be removed near the heat in the cold weather. This was an important feature since they wouldn't place more heat sources in the house. The family didn't think of everything at the time of raising their new home. When you see the final transformation, you may wonder why many people pay the full price for their own home design when they could simply pay someone to remodel it. A quick glance inside the shack showed that Chev and Joanna Gaines had a great job ahead of them. New windows needed to be installed, the house wiring had to be replaced, and there was no floor or ceiling to lean on. The transformation came closer to a miracle. As you can remember in the first image, the exterior of the cabin was in bad shape. The rooms were run down, there was no indication that it was okay, and only the front porch was the only thing that didn't worry the couple. Joanna Gaines turned that dilapidated cabin into an incredible dream house. By adding a metal roof, building a new porch, replacing windows and also blinds, Joanna was able to glimpse a new image of her home. The interior of the house is even more surprising. With time and family support, Richard now enjoys his company in a completely renovated and cozy cabin. Doesn't it look really amazing? Share this amazing family project with yours.
Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.